Nipping it in the bud, understanding this English phrase. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English language learning channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating English phrase, nip it in the bud. You might have heard this phrase in conversations or read it in books, and it's a great example of how colorful and expressive the English language can be. Let's explore what it means, its origins, and how you can use it in your own conversations. The phrase, nip it in the bud, means to stop a problem before it becomes bigger or more serious. Imagine a small bud on a plant. If you nip it, or pinch it off, the bud won't have a chance to grow into a flower or a leaf. Similarly, when you nip a problem in the bud, you're stopping it early on, preventing it from growing or spreading. It's all about taking action at an early stage. The origin of nip it in the bud dates back to gardening. The term nip refers to pinching or squeezing a small part of a plant, often a young bud. This action stops the bud from growing. This gardening practice became a metaphor used in everyday language, symbolizing early intervention to prevent problems. Now, let's see how to use nip it in the bud in different contexts. Remember, it's often used when talking about stopping negative things early on. 1. At work. We noticed the error in the report early and nipped it in the bud before it reached the client. 2. In relationships. They had a small misunderstanding, but they talked about it right away and nipped it in the bud. 3. Personal habits. I started to spend too much time watching TV, so I decided to nip it in the bud and read more books instead. While using this phrase, be mindful of these common mistakes. 1. Don't confuse with similar phrases. Nip in the bud is sometimes mistakenly said as nip in the butt. Remember, it's bud, like a flower bud, not butt. 2. Context matters. Use this phrase for situations where early action is taken to prevent something from becoming worse. It's not suitable for situations where the problem has already grown. I hope this video helps you understand and use the phrase, nip it in the bud, confidently in your English conversations. It's a great phrase to express the idea of preventing problems early on. Keep practicing, and don't hesitate to nip any language challenges in the bud by asking questions and seeking clarification. Happy learning, and see you in our next video.